Well, hi, explorers. Welcome back. Boy, it's that time again already. Hey, here's Grover. He's with us today, and we've just been looking at this really interesting magazine and getting some ideas for our next explorer. And today's explorer is going to be Poppets. And Poppets are puppets made from popsicle sticks, like this. So, Grover and I were just looking at Automotive Service Digest from 1952. It's a pretty cool magazine. So that kind of gave us some ideas for this next project. Let's show you some examples of what we're doing. First of all, down here we've got a couple different ones, and as you can see, the body is one of the larger popsicle sticks. The legs are the skinnier popsicle sticks. Then we used other things to enhance it. We used some fabric for the cape, some foam pieces for the purple body and the trunks here. This oval piece is made from a toilet paper piece, okay? And we got some beads here, some pom-poms, feather, just all kind of fun stuff. Even the feet were made from the lids or the caps of pop cans, okay? So then here's another one here, a little more insect-like on this one. Some of the same materials we used, the foam. This one also has some pipe cleaner on it as the antlers. But you can see you can make all kinds of different poppets here of anything that you want. It could be a space alien, could be an insect. And over here we got a whole different look here. Now these faces were cut out from this magazine that we showed you earlier. And so we got some inspiration by looking through that magazine, and we cut out the faces here and then made our own bodies. So the bodies were made from just a cardboard, a poster board, I should say, and then some vinyl tape. But you can see the popsicle sticks here on the orange arms and legs and arms, and then the yellow, again, using that really cool foam, that very colorful assorted foam that we have. So again, all this material, or most of it, will be supplied to you from your local VBDL library. So this gives you a different kind of look on this one. Now we tried this one again with the other popsicle sticks. You can see some pipe cleaners, feather, and some wiggle eyes on that one. Here's a fun one, kind of a minion-like guy. He's got that face again. That's just the one Cyclops eye that's using the can tab. And then here's a different idea. Now this one was made from greeting cards or Christmas cards, birthday cards that were left over. And there was a one that had a hula girl on it. And then we put a dog face on that. So here's a real fun one, two combinations from cards. And then if you guys had seen the Horticulture Explorers from a few times ago, here's the Mr. Jeff puppet that we made using my face and a toilet paper roll and some of the tape. So this gives you some ideas. But again, as you know, with Explorer, there are just ideas here that we're presenting to you, but you can take those ideas and create your own really cool solutions to these problems. So there's not one particular answer to this. Also, I just want to point out this as a background that you might want to consider using for displaying your poppets. So over here we've got some of the different materials. Just want to show you the wiggle eyes, pom-poms, buttons, beads, different varieties of popsicle sticks, some bigger, some smaller, some of the pipe cleaners, and the foam pieces. The foam pieces are really bright and colorful, and you can take some of these shapes, and shape is a key word that we're going to really be important for this particular Explorer, and you can use any kind of shapes that you want. But I cut some out of the poster board here just to kind of give you a really good reference for shapes. And if you can think in terms of circle or oval, triangle, square, and rectangle as our basic shapes, then you can really kind of put this together in any way you want to. So you can have a triangle body or a square body, or switch it around to any way you want to. And think of it in terms of monsters, insects, humans, animals, any kind of poppet that you want to make. It would be really cool. So some of you might really like to have a little bit more specific shapes. So your VBDL library will have supplied to you some of the cutouts that you can use to actually make this. So here are the shapes, here's some hairstyles, and we can have some of those for you if you want to use them. I really prefer you guys try to figure stuff out, but this is always a really good resource for that. So to get this all together, one thing you're going to need is some glue. You'll need some scissors, obviously, to be cutting. And the glue, I like hot glue gun. That works very well. But I also use white glue. And I have a kind of specialized container here that I have a little needle in here. And it's a syringe. And it really gives you a real fine little droplet of glue. Putting on like the wiggle eyes or something very small, like a button, it might be better with the white glue and the hot glue for the bigger parts. So just to kind of give you an idea, we've got some here that I got started for you, and this is one that I already put together with a hot glue. This has got the base of the larger popsicle stick and the legs of the smaller popsicle stick and arms, and this has all been hot glued. I did use the foam from the yellow and some pom-poms here on the orange and a feather in the back. And then I've also got the body shape and the head shape. Now the head shape is, what shape is it? Well, that's a circle shape. And we already attached the nose and the eyes, which the eyes have buttons behind them. I did use the white glue on those. And then a little bit of orange for the belly part of the body. But this is a pear shape. So again, you can take a shape to start with, a round shape, and kind of alter it, make it any shape that you want. Now I've got this design where it's going to fit just about right, like right here. Okay, and I'm going to add a little glue right here. I'll squeeze this gently and a little bit here. One thing that you might do is, as you all know that have worked with hot glue before, it is hot. So if you have another popsicle stick to press down on top of it, it will help and you won't burn yourself. So that's a good little thought there. And I'm going to take the same hot glue and apply it to here. And do this one time right here. And it's going to take just a little bit of setup on that. Okay? But again, try to avoid touching the hot glue because it's going to hurt if you do that. Right, Grover? Yeah, he doesn't like it either. So here's our poppet that is brightly colored, and it's not sure what it is. What do you think? Is it a bird? Is it a monster? I'm not even sure what it is. Kind of like Big Bird, maybe. What do you think? So anyway, it's a fun. I think whatever it is, it's a happy poppet. It's got some bright colors. So explorers, we're really glad you joined us today, and remember, VBDL wants you to imagine your story. And when you imagine your poppet story, you can put it together in any way you want to. And over here, we are going to go to a little Aretha Franklin dance party. Well, thanks, explorers. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.